Big welcome to you, Virgo. So, the sun, our ego, is in the star card, is in Aquarius. And Aquarius gives us hope. Aquarius started when the inauguration was, right? And it did bring hope. It did bring a new perspective again, and it was good that we had the other side, the negative, the dark, maybe, right? To see that that's not what we want, right? To see that we want to come into the center, to see that we want to bring the sun and the moon together, because the moon cannot be without the sun, and the sun cannot be without the moon, right? So we really have to learn through big lessons, and the lesson will never end. Even though you maybe have gotten a lesson now, there will be another variation of the same lesson, right? Until you maybe really understand what it means that black and white need each other. Otherwise, you could not look at this picture right now. One gives meaning to the other. And the 4 years the United States went through gives meaning to the next 4 years that you are now living. And this is the beauty in all of these cards. It's showing us constantly the opposite, constantly that we have ourselves, this one star, which is coming down to the earth, to the world, where we still keep looking into our subconscious so that we can become into, again, a cyclical energy. Everything is cyclical, everything is circular. Feminine is circular, square is masculine, right? So this is a very masculine form of making cards. It's easier to stack them, it's easier, right? A line, though, in the end becomes a circle again, right? So it's very powerful to look at these cards and say, all right, the meaning, I give myself the light so I can shine the light to others. Here in Aleister Crowley, right? Very beautiful. Uranus, the planet of awakening, liberation, but also unpredictability, right? Nothing can be really clearly set in stone here. Now, androgynous, of course, the star has no sexuality, even though here we saw women, right? Feminine, feminine, feminine. But the star has no sex. The star is a star, right? And the energy of the star feeds us, right? Is giving us the water, is giving us the life, is giving us awareness, is giving us an understanding that there's more than just what we see, right? There's more than the eye, that the eye meets, right? So I painted the star card again, and I did want to bring down the universe, or the stars down, and the mountain up, and inside you yourself become a star and shine. And of course the water then coming down here, the mountain, right? And somehow through the mountain, inside, the lava goes up again, the smoke goes up, right? So it's this constant awareness of these two energies. Then I painted it like this, right? So I did this one. I wanted you to see that the stars come down. The stars are, we are stars, right? Down here is the universe, is our life, and the stars come down. This infinite number 8, right? The 8th star Here's the 8th star, the 8th star down here, the number 8 somehow as the universe swirling. Then here again in the center, these two energy coming together. But here I did it more subtle, right? And the stars inside here are more arranged. And the star becomes more and more like a human form that we can see. Right, so I have quite a few. In the end, I have to make a decision, right? I have to figure out which one will I pick, right? So this is just so you can see how complex these cards can become. And of course, the side plank, right? Beautiful pose, star pose. It's, you know, have to be open for the foot to be grabbed, for to hold yourself here in side plank, right? One leg up, and it creates out of you this star, right? You have the head, you have the two arms, and you have the two legs. So now you, Virgo, right? You're the Hermit. And again, we see very clearly the staff has become, or was the snake, was sexuality, was a creativity. The light, the 3 lights up here are now in here like a hexagram. And he's again up in the mountain, right? Up there, he's the cosmic egg, the seed, the hood. Here the hood, the covering, almost like a phallic energy as well. Gray is the color of wisdom. Now here in Aleister Crowley, Yud is the Hebrew letter for this card. Yud means hand. And the hand is holding the staff and the light. The hand is in the center of the deck of the card and creates the light. Here in Mystic Mondays, I'm not so keen about this card. I do have to study it a little bit more, but at first glance, right? It's always your first glance on a card that makes you want to look at it and study it, right? So even this one here with the star card is not so crazy. I love what you did with the Capricorn with the devil, right? You remember when I showed you that card. Now my card, again, last time I was having this card where he comes, all these different paths. He's gray, namaste, focusing forward into the Wheel of Fortune 9. The Wheel of Fortune is the number 10. And this is towards the, looks like towards the past. This is the Hebrew way and this is the European way, right? So I want to show both sides. And of course I have here now this card where the black and the white in the Hermit is the gray zone. He is the one that holds the energy. Here comes then the Fool. From the Fool he has taken all these paths and now he goes forward towards the Wheel of Fortune, and the Wheel of Fortune is attached to this card. And this is basically saying, okay, we need to understand that these cards are evolution, giving us an evolution. Now here I did the Fool, but I have to change how I arranged here the colors of the rainbow, right? Here he has all the seeds in the wings, and when we step off the mountain, we can fly. So this is becoming a triptych, right? 3 making 1 picture, right? So that you can see. So again, you see the gray. He's in the gray. He's not just black and he's not just white, right? Or silver and gold, right? He is, or sun and moon, right? Or black and white, or male and female, right? This is female, this is male. He's in the center, and in the center he can absorb or understand, he can move forward, he can grow. There we go. So that's you. Then if you born between August 13 and September 11th, you the classical Knight of Pentacles. Again, here you can see the hexagrams everywhere in these cards, and I will include them in the cards as well, sometimes more bold, right? Here it is bold, sometimes more subtle. Again, as you can see here, it's in there as well, right? And of course, here it's more subtle. Here it's more just almost like this is the star, the Earth star, right? So maybe I will have to figure out how to do that. And pentagram, the black horse, the fertility, the earth, right? Again, he's taking care of the earth, he's taking care of the feminine. And here again for Mystic Monday. And here another card of showing you that you are the searcher. You're searching for the energy in the earth. You're searching, right? On your days, I mean, you are connected to the roots. We like to eat more root vegetables and salty things on a cold day, right? Because you are earth, and that's usually it's a little colder outside. Then you're the cardiovascular system. It's good for you to jog. It's good for you to move your body. The body parts for you is your digestion, very clearly earth, right? You eat the food, and the digestion, you assimilate everything, you taking in the energy of the earth. Sometimes you even absorb the negative, right? You have to be careful. The Virgo is connected to Mercury. You are very stylish, you structured, you perfect, you practical, you orderly, you think things through, right? So that's kind of who you are as a Virgo. Very driven, right? You want to create something in this world, and you want to show the world also like what you got, right? Because you're searching for the material. Sometimes you can be a little bit too materialistic, right? Looking too much towards the money. You're physical, right? Everything with you is physical. So that's that. So I got immediately a stack coming out, and it shows me that you are connected here very strongly to the Empress. And the Empress is fertility, is growth, is taking care of the earth. Like I said, you the one that looks after the earth. You're the one that says, I want to birth something new. I want to give the people a new awareness, right? In you working on it, you're connected with the moon cycles, you're connected with the ocean, you're connected with the elements here. Very beautiful. And this is karma. You're an empress. You are always going to be a beautiful woman, and you are understanding the cyclical, you're understanding the circular, right? The moon, the earth, everything is turning. Jupiter is giving you again and again new ways of growing, new ways of understanding. Where is this going? Wow, oh my God, look at this. Look at this. This is like, wow, this is crazy, right? 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups. And the 9 of Cups is Jupiter in Pisces. Jupiter in Pisces, you're just like self-love. Jupiter, you're understanding that you create your own happiness. And then the 10 comes, almost like effortless, almost natural, like 9, 10, because 10 is connected here to the 10 of cups, right? And this is 3. 3 is almost connected to the 9, right? 3, 3, 3. 3 times it fits in there, right? So 3, moon, water, earth, right? Sun, light, it's all, sorry, my nose is itching. Okay. So the 9 of cups is Jupiter in Pisces, right? And 10 of cups is Mars in Pisces. Mars in Pisces is that perfect success. This is happiness, and then you move that happiness even a notch more up and say, I am going for it. This happiness comes from understanding these two energies together. The growth cycle, the spinning cycle, the turning, that it's getting lighter and lighter, right? You can feel it. It's a month where we have a star. It's the month where we have the hope. We understand we are the star people. We understand we're coming down, the water comes down and the fire goes up, right? Here I kind of like created a little bit of the fire going up. And you are the star, you are shining, right? This is the month where we can feel this Jupiter, right? And Jupiter is the Wheel of Fortune, right? The Wheel of Fortune is spinning. The Wheel of Fortune, like I said, this is where you looking at, this is where you going forward. You coming from a long path, from the Fool to the Magician, etc., to here, right? Very strong and very powerful. And you did it, right? You did it because you understand your worth. You understand your power, your fertile hand. You are the Knight of Pentacle, right? You are action. You're doing something, even though it sits on his horse, but you still do something about the earth, and that makes you extremely happy. Wow, 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 wow. So beautiful. The German reading already was amazing, and I'm just looking at the bottom and I'm like, that's the card that came as the first card in the German reading. If you understand German, right, you can have a look at that reading as well. So look at what all of this does. This does that you are finally letting go of something. You are doing an inversion. You are letting go. You are opening up yourself completely to a whole new awareness, right? So I'm going to take this card. I'm not going to look. I'm going to put it back here. Almost like this is where you're going. So let's see what else wants to come. Beautiful. And again, also she managed to add the infinite swirl of the 8. Everything is infinite. Everything is coming and going. Everything is, once it's up, right, it will be down. Once it's light, it will be dark. It's this infinite connection to shifting, forever shifting. There's no end to this energy. Okay, so 2 more came out, and this is Leo. Right, in the other reading I got the Major Arcana, which was Strength card, and this is Leo. You can see in the description below I have there the dates of this. If this is a person, right, this could be a person. So far there's no person here. This is a court card, and this is Leo, right? Other people tell you that it could be Aries, it could be Leo, it could be Sagittarius. No, it's Leo. So here you are, deciding to be creative, deciding to go and do it action oriented. The wand that you are holding, right? When you put two palms together, the wand in your left hand. Your left hand is the feminine side, and he holds in his right hand the wand, right? The wand, you are wanting to go for this union, this combination, this creativity that's almost like oozing out of you. Where is it bringing you? Oh boy, wow. I mean, this is crazy. This is the 10 of coins. That's like wealth. This is Mercury in Virgo. And Mercury is in retrograde right now. So this is, you're on top of the success, right? You are up there, you're standing up there, and that's why you are happy. You're really happy. You're really happy. And at the same time, you know, it needs to go down again, right? The wheel, it has to spin, right? Here she stands, and then she's like, no, I'm okay to go again upside down. It's okay for me. You understanding that, right? And what you get a new outlook. You understand when you do, and it's really almost like when I paint. Sometimes I'm like, oh, I made a mistake, and then I'm like, no, maybe it's not a mistake. And then I'm like, of course, sometimes it doesn't work out. I have to paint this one again, right? Because it's like, while I'm doing it, I'm like, oh no, I didn't want to do this like this, right? And then I do it again, and I'm like, I can incorporate the mistake and make it actually right again. So that's what this is saying. Even though you're creative and you want to be an entrepreneur and you want to do your own thing, you will be successful. You will make that money. You will actually be very independent. And let me look on the bottom. Gaining a strength of bringing the wild with the tamed, right? Bringing the black with the white, gaining a strength and understanding and clear understanding here. And when they two come together, even the sheep can feel safe, close to this energy, right? There is love, there is the infinite energy always there, right? And that's what this card is saying. You are, wow, right? You are King of Leo, and there is definitely a Leo that is touching you, that is influencing you, right? That is around you. So I have 8 cards, and usually I do 9, right? Or 10 max. Because then it repeats itself, right? And then I do clarifications. I don't ever do more than, because we have 10 cards, 10 minor arcanas, right? This is like the steps. These are the Sephiroth, right? From the Kabbalah. Ah, there it comes. Last one. Oh, 2. Wow. So in the other reading, we also had the 3 of Wands, meaning now you're ready to take action, right? This, knowing this, you're gaining a strength, not just in the money, also when you know you have creativity, you have the strength, you have your center, when you know that you are really locked within you. Transformation, full transformation. You already began here, but now you're really letting go. And again, it's just the hood. You see the hood that's left from the Hermit? The hood is left, right? This outer appearance is left, but inside you have become the star. You have become the light. And liberation, full liberation. Wow, so there is 1, 2, 3, 4 cards the same than in the German reading, but it's a little bit different told. Now this card I also painted. and it's Shavasana. So there's a big transformation happening when you go and say, I am enjoying myself again, I am going out there again, and you will find truly what's within you, because this is what you know. You know within you is this awareness, is this gray zone. You're in the gray zone, right? You are in the gray zone here in the combination between wild and tamed. And now here there's a Scorpio, a card that says, here I am. So do you liberate? And in Shavasana, I always liberate myself completely. And I find again, within me is this rainbow. Within me is then the star. I will put the star here. You have to paint this one again, right? Wow, beautiful, beautiful. That's it. You are totally letting go. You're totally liberating. Let me see what's on the bottom of the card. And that makes you sometimes even sad, right? That's okay. Sadness is bringing you, look where? Into the center. Into the center of the Wheel of Fortune, into this white spot, white light, into the understanding that everything, even though you're releasing now finally something, there is also a melancholy. 5 of Cups is Mars in Scorpio. And Mars is action-oriented, Scorpio is action-oriented and searching for deeper meaning of love. So you're disappointed. So I want to know why at the end there is this disappointment. I don't need to clarify all the other cards. I just want, I see it. It's underneath. I don't need clarification. Because this is, the sadness is good. Allow sadness to be, because then you go down, you go down, you go down, and where you arrive in this one clear thought, in this one, and this is a Libra. This is actually, look at the dates below, right? Again, this is after the Knight of Pentacles comes the Queen of Swords. Right? So he and her are partial. She can be partial, right? She can be either, because interesting enough, this is, I'm a hermit, but I'm not a Knight of Pentacles. I am a Queen of Swords, right? So it's letting me know that you are moving forward, you're evolving, you're growing stronger and stronger into a personality that says, yes, I want to be clearly an empress. I want to be clearly, all right, part of Jupiter, the Wheel of Fortune. I understand I make myself happy. I understand I need to come into my center. I understand I need to bring the black and the white together to be in the gray zone. I need to understand that I also allow the heaviness and the sadness to release, to go down. It's very beautifully also translated. So I can arrive again in a more maybe clear, because I mean, this is where the Virgo goes sometimes. It's heavy, it's going down, it's going into the earth. But the deeper down we go, right? Sometimes it's like when people are buried, or a shaft has been broken down, sometimes they want to immediately go up, but sometimes we need to go maybe deeper down to find a way out. And this is what it's telling me, that you are needing to understand the heaviness that's in you, right? That when the heaviness comes over you, sometimes let it happen and look what comes out. You come out clarified, fresh, clear thinking. This is a powerful woman. she's like up on the top of the mountain, right? You would think she goes down into, all right, the darkness, but because these two come together here, she's dark, but she releases, and here she's releasing and finding this liberation, right? And finding this new awareness, finding this new way of thinking. Beautiful. Oh my God. The same, right? The German reading was so beautiful as well. And now I'm going to show you. I'm going to put this here and this here at the end. So now when I see the cards like this, right? So there's a whole nother energy that I can explain to you as well. Like when you are bringing yourself into this earthiness, into this empowered female energy, you can become creative. You can actually create a whole new business, right? And the Wheel of Fortune is spinning forever and ever, and the Wheel of Fortune is also the fortune to make money, and to understand that money comes and goes, to understand that money isn't just something that we hoard. And this is what a lot of people say, these billionaires, right? I think they want to bring the state of billionaires. Only you can be a billionaire if you reinvest the money back into humanity. I think that's what this is actually saying. And only an empress can do that. An empress can say, you know what, I'm rich anyway. I am rich. Why don't I, when I'm rich already, bring the money back into the people? Help humanity. Help the people. That's what this is saying, right? Then you are going to be extremely happy, right? Happy just by being in that thought, in that kind of energy, right? In that kind of environment where you are giving back, right? It's not just like taking and hoarding. It's not gonna work anymore, right? This richness can only exist when you give it back, when you exchange it. And that gives you a tremendous power, a tremendous strength, a tremendous presence in the world as this new business that you're showing. Then in this happiness, you're just surfing, you're enjoying, no matter what relationship. It doesn't have to be the perfect relationship, couple, man and woman. It can be two women, two men, it can be anything. And you are enjoying yourself deeply, again, with the 10, with this, right, Wheel of Fortune, because you know this can also, again, leave you. But when you inhale and you exhale, you don't think when you exhale that, oh my God, I have nothing left. You inhale again, and then again you're full. Oh my God, I'm so full, I need to hold it. No, you will die. You exhale it out again. And then, look at that. These two, right? This is the pre-card. This is the card before the Scorpio. So you are literally part of a cycle, part of an evolution that says, I'm constantly shifting and changing. I'm constantly changing the outer, right? And connect deeper with the inner, because that's what you want. You want the inside. You want to know deeper within. This is a sexual union. This is true tantra, right? Within you finding the masculine and the feminine united in this star, right? United as a sexual energy. This is what you're doing. You constantly keep doing that. Of course, you can also have a Scorpio in your life. That's pretty much like here with you, helping you also to enjoy yourself, right? And then when you let go, when this call is calling, right? Or we can also move it like this, it doesn't matter. You by letting go, by accepting sometimes a certain sadness, it's okay, right? It's okay. I can put it here. I can put it here, right? It doesn't matter. It's the same colors, right? I can put it here, but I also can put it here. When I let go, the thing is that this was first, When I let go of this, right? When I let go, I am I'm aware of a certain sadness. I'm aware that I can be sad, that I can allow myself to also go down. But what's happened when you go down is that you find a whole new personality emerging out of you that is clear thought, like a strong, powerful woman, just equal, right? She's no bullshit, this woman. She's like honest, yeah, very honest, honest to the people, right? So this is here. These three, right, are very clearly saying to me, speaking to me, that these three, there's a whole dynamic happening right here, right? This is like fully let go of the old, rediscovering who you really are, liberating your soul, listening to the call, allowing yourself to be open, right? Allowing yourself to be reversed, total letting go. Wow, 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 wow. So that you can, when you let go, become this powerful woman. I'm going to put it like this. Awesome. Wow, so cool. Oh, I love it. I love sometimes certain readings, they're just so powerful. So powerful. Good. Well, my dear Virgo, thank you so much for watching. Happy New Year. If I haven't wished you a Happy New Year yet, sometimes I don't remember. But the next reading, the sun will be in the moon in Pisces, right? The moon. Moon. We have 2 moons. Then the moon in your sign. Until then, take care of yourself. You are taking care of yourself. Thank you for watching. Namaste.